cards from the set, so I'm probably not going to be doing it for like Shadow War anytime soon or anything like that. But as new sets come out and I get a lot of stock from new sets or sets that I have large back stock of now, I'm planning to go ahead and implement this tagging system so that it makes my daily life easier. I can front load an hour of work to make every time I do that in the future easier. And I feel like that's probably a win. Let me know if you have any ideas or if you want to implement this system or if you have something similar or have used something similar in the past. I would absolutely love to hear about it. If you like this content and want to see more stuff like this, make sure you give me a like and subscribe. Feel free to check out some of my other videos that I've got here, including this one where I show you how to pack up bulk orders, or if you're submitting bulk to a buy list, this is the best way to pack it up into a large flat rate box. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back to TCG Bulk Kings. I just had a box come in yesterday. This was sent to me by a generous viewer named Chris. Said he had way too much flesh and blood bulk sitting around in his house, and he wanted to send them to me. So I figured I would show you guys what he sent me, and then talk a little bit about some of the things that I use every day to run my bulk business. So first we gotta get the cards out and have a look at what we got. I was interested to see the packing method because it's different every single time. And wow, looks like they packed it all up in the booster boxes. Looks like they're pretty well packed inside the boxes. It's mostly going to be tails and variable. Lots and lots of commons. I would have to say that it may be the case that you get a little bit less in the box this way, but it definitely looks like, for the most part, there's very little wear on these cards. So it's made the trip very well. This box looks like it took a little bit of a beating here on the corner. The cards are okay. Let's see. Well preserved and transit, it appears. Chris said he was just trying to clear out some room, and so he didn't charge me anything for these. I sent him the shipping label, so he didn't even have to. I didn't have to send him any money. I already have money in my pirate ship account loaded up, so it didn't even cost me anything immediately out of pocket. The next step you want to do is to get them out of whatever it was they were shipped in and into something a little more easy to handle and keep organized. Everybody's seen these, everybody uses these. You still never have enough of them. These are the boxes, like cardboard boxes put out BCW supplies. I like the 4-row, what are called the monster storage boxes, just because the 5-row ones feel like they're a little too floppy. The 3-row ones are a little bit too long to sit easily on the shelf. As you can see back here, the big chunk of it hanging on the edge. I like the 4-row ones, but honestly, for these, whatever size works best for you is what's going to work best for you. So yeah, you want to get them out of here and into these boxes, and I just start by chopping them all in without organizing them. Just make sure they're all facing the same way. Hopefully they're all right side up. A lot of times if you're buying collections from someone locally, you'll get them in boxes like these, but they may be 10, 15, 20 years old and falling apart, so it's usually good to have some extras on hand. As you get ones that are old or dirty. I've had some delivered with pieces of dead bugs in them. It's best to always have fresh boxes if you can get them. Hey there, Editing Chase here. Just wanted to let you guys know that all of these items and more are available directly from BCW Supplies. They haven't sponsored me or anything, but they did set me up with a promo code to give out. So if you use the code TCG Bulk Kings, all is one word with no spaces, at checkout, then you'll get 10% off of your order. And I'll leave a link to their website in the description below. Also, since they're having supply chain issues just like everybody else is in these times, I'm going to include some Amazon links to these specific products as well, just in case that they're backordered when you try to order them. Those will be affiliate links as well, so it won't cost you anything extra to buy from Amazon. You'll get a discount if you buy from BCW, but it won't cost you anything extra, and I will get a little bit of a kickback if you do decide to shop that way. So it would help the channel out if you wanted to need, or if you needed any of these supplies and you want to support me. I will say that it is a little confusing sometimes. The BCW supplies started out with, selling these not for trading card games, but for sports cards and things like that. So the numbers that they quote for the boxes are a little off. They actually hold a little bit more than 4,000 trading card game cards. So Magic, Flesh and Blood, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. You can get just over 1,000 in each room. And there we go. I've got one more box. There's not enough room in this to put it in, so I'll have to put it into another one with some other stuff that's coming. But that is a lot easier to handle than 8 of these, or one overflowing one of these. The cards are safe, secure, and they're not going to go anywhere unless I want to. Once I have the cards set sorted, which these are 90% already from the same set, what I do is I alphabetize them within that set. And a lot of times I just do that with stacks on my desk and try and keep it straight in my head. I found that a tray like this is just a plastic tray. Again, we puts these out. I've got labels on that I've stuck on all the trays here, and I just sort them that way. And I don't have to worry about the piles falling over or having to straighten them up, or the fact that I'm probably stacking them too high, which I will absolutely do if given the opportunity. You've seen on some of my older videos, I'm sure, where I've got stacks this high, this high, this high, and they wobble every time I put a card on them. And that doesn't happen so much if you're using the tray. The downfall of the tray is that if you have 5,000 cards to sort, these little slots can only fill up so much, especially the bottom ones down here, which includes like S and R, which have lots and lots of cards that start with those letters. So you do end up having to find a place to stick them once you fill up the spot. So if you've got space, you can have another empty one of these white boxes to put them in and keep them straight. The next thing you'll need will be card dividers. You can separate out all these things that you're sorting. I have some right here, some loose ones. I opened up all the packages that I have, so I'm sorry you can't see what that looks like in my hand, but I'll put a picture of one up here on the screen. And what you can do with these is just very simple. I just separate everything out so they don't get mixed back together.
Poof, your Taco Bell.
It's pretty obvious what they do.
Yeah, you'll pick it up?
But, and you can make these out of cardboard scraps that you have, or paper, or note cards, or pieces of boxes, whatever. But I like these. They're plastic, so they're not going to scratch up the surface of the cards. They are all a regular size, so that it's really easy to flip through them, and they're not too tall for the box. They take to Sharpie really well, and I don't have one with letters on them for sorting like this, but I do write the set names across the top for whatever game it is that I've got them in. And you can see here what that looks like in practice from one box off of my shelf unit over here to the left. We have here all the Oath of the Gatewatch cards I have listed in inventory in Commander 2015. And then here there's not a divider here because it goes all the way back through here. These are all, that's about 2,000 Battle for Zendikar cards. But then we've got Magic Origins, alphabetized, and so on. And it just keeps everything separated. And it's really easy to, if you add in a few hundred more cards here, just move them off. The last things that I use every day when running my bulk business is penny sleeves, the graded card sleeves or team bags, and then some type of hard protective thing. I use the shipping shields, as you've probably seen in my other video. I'll put a card for that up here. But anyway, these are all involved in shipping. Now I use the penny sleeves and other sleeves too while storing cards, especially foils. The foils have a prevalence for getting scratched as they sit in the long boxes, flipping back and forth between them. Just little bits of dust that get in there in between the cards will eventually scratch the folded surface on the cards. So you put them in a sleeve, you put the opening of the sleeve down. The card may slide out slightly from the gap in the sleeve, but it is more protected from those dust and scratches. I don't just use penny sleeves. I'm happy to use deck sleeves. You can see on these Pokemon cards, I've used the sleeves that come in the ETBs, the Elite Trainer box, because that's what I have laying around when I'm putting those sorted together. But penny sleeves will work great for that, and penny sleeves are great for shipping. So I'll just show you the quick shipping process so you can see how I use all of these products. So say I'm shipping these two cracked bottles right here. These are our unlimited cracked bottles, some special things, but you know, they sell. So what I do is I take a penny sleeve, I put them in there upside down, and then I take the shipping shield. Now you can use top loaders, you can use the semi-rigid card holders. Like I said in my video about these, I prefer these because they're less expensive, they're more environmentally friendly, they're more reusable, and they seem to have an easier time going through the roller machines without damaging the cards. So ever since I've started using these, I've had one person complain just from the user experience. They didn't like that it was cardboard, but otherwise, I have had way fewer returns than I ever had with top loaders or with the single-digit card holders from like damage from the mail and stuff like that. So anyway, you take the cards with the penny sleeve. Now, if you've got 4 or less, you can fold that over. And I tend not to put more than 8 cards.
You want me to have it delivered, or you want me to go pick it up?
And then you slide that right in there.
Huh?
Hold it up and fold it.
Do you know what you
A
want?
little bit of tape. And depending on your order, you can take one of these graded card sleeves, slide that right in there. These are resealable, comes with a little flap there. Fold it down. I take the excess and fold it over again just to be extra secure. That's waterproof, that's bend proof, and it is very well sealed, and then you can just put that into your plain white envelope, stamp, address, whatever you need to put on there, and seal it up, and it is good to go. It is relatively protected, it's relatively sturdy, without bending the card, but also flexible enough that it's not going to get chewed up by the machines. So those are 5 things that I use every day when I'm doing my bulk business: the boxes, the card dividers, the sorting tray, the sleeves, the both the penny sleeves and the graded card sleeves, and I use shipping shields, but you can use top loaders or semi-rigid card sleeves. Let me know, please, if there's any other products that you're interested in and would like to know about.